We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got a man. It's Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yeah! Here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
43! 43! Attack, attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hey, 57, 57!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hey, 15, 15, 15! Come back!
From the 37. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
From the gun is Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Prescott here from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go! Right take!
First down, here's Dak. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give to Harris from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow!
Looking to throw Mahomes. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chiefs with a chance to boost their lead. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. They're on 41-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dak to the air here. Finding Vaughn. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak throwing again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing again, Mahomes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts from the 16. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Here we go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14th game.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. And they bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
Play action, Prescott. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Connection made to Vaughn. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. What do you think?
Dak now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait,
Another throw for Prescott. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
yeah!
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah! Here we go! I take...
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go! Ready, take! Ready, take!